It's lunchtime. I'm at the airport. This is a Bambi restaurant, food stand, whatever. It's next to Domino's over there. Okay. Of course you know why I picked this thing, right? Yeah, of course. Fried egg banh mi, 50K. And apart from the BK's down the far end. I don't know if you can see it from here. I can see it. I don't know if this thing picks it up. Apple pie, 35K. I haven't really looked at the water prices because I don't want to get too angry because trying to buy a ticket is frustrating enough. It is, hold on. It is $4.27. I secured my ticket. I don't know if it's secured. I won't know until I'm on the plane, to tell you the truth. I have a booking number though. That doesn't mean much. I had a booking number before and that was canceled. So they like throwing those little teasers at you like that. So I had a flight booked for today. I knew there was something wrong because it was too close to the flight time. Of course, when I get to the ticket booth, whatever, not the ticket booth, they only have one ticket booth in this airport, and that's for Vietnam Airlines. Everything else you better get online because it ain't happening. They don't sell tickets in this airport unless it's Vietnam Airlines. So that's how they deal with competition. So you got to go online and deal with all those frustrations. The airport Wi-Fi isn't worth anything, and the times that I was able to get online, I had to basically lean over an empty counter to get to where the employees stand behind the booths when one of these booths are open, before departure times, just to get a signal. For the most part, like Royal City, don't plan to get anything for free. They may have the feature, the amenities, but you're going to have to pay for them. Reasonably priced or not, you're going to have to pay for it. So, I went to BK, got myself an apple pie. I'm not going to describe the prices of the other items. Anyway, suffice it to say, I went with the apple pie, 35K, sat down, did my Wi-Fi thing, secured a ticket, or at least I thought I had, but I realized it was like less than an hour and a half before the thing was scheduled to take off, so I knew I had to make a dash for the booth, Philippine Airlines booth. Of course, it was practically empty because everything had already been processed, and I get there and they tell me no. I said, what do you mean no? I just booked it. And they said, well, who did you book with? How are we supposed to confirm this? Who do we call? And when all these questions. I do this thing through kayak.com because I find they have the cheapest prices. So kayak.com sends you to whatever company ends up being the cheapest or whatever, the best as far as you're concerned. Whichever flight you choose. So they were able to confirm that my booking had been canceled. That's what they were able to confirm. So yeah, that's just a little tease these websites like throwing at you. So fine. I sat down, I plugged everything in because my battery and everything is almost dead. My laptop, my tablet and all that. I sit down, I make myself another coffee, I eat my apple pie. Once my laptop is charged up enough, I go ahead and give it another try. Went to BK, sat down, did my whatever kayak.com thing again. So now I have another booking. I guess I'll find out tomorrow morning whether it goes through or not. The flight is for 9:35 a.m. Also Philippine Airlines. So whatever. This time I got the name of the booking company. I got the phone number of the booking company customer service. I've got my reference number. I've got my booking number. All that good stuff. So now they can tell me even quicker whether my booking has been canceled or not. So that's what I'm dealing with now. Yeah. And that only took. I got here at 10:45 a.m. It was like after 3:30 when I finally got that second booking. So that gives you a hint what you're up against. Okay, yeah. So I'll find out tomorrow whether I'll find out when I'm on the plane or not whether that actually went through. How about that? That's how it works. So yeah, whatever. The first one cost me $512. The second one cost me $611.47. So yeah, whatever. Oh yes, I was able to get the 109 bus for $20K over here. Yes, I was able to find a Mylin taxi. I walked out of the hostel. I walked to Burger King, a little past Burger King. I found my Mylin taxi, gesturing, sign language kind of thing. I asked whether, I'm going to try to change the visual on you. Sorry about that. I'm concentrating on what I'm saying and not paying attention to how boring this must be. I walked past Burger King, found a Mylin taxi. Using sign language, I was able to manage to tell him I have heavy luggage. I need him to go back to where I came from and then come back where we were at that time. And I showed him the $50K bill to let him know how much I was prepared to pay. He obviously, I just almost broke my neck stepping down the ladder. Okay. He obviously had no problem with that. I mean, it was just around the corner, right? All I needed him was to put the luggage in the cab and take me back to where we started from, which basically was around the corner. So yeah, $50K. He actually passed the first bus stop, so we went to the second bus stop that's on Femnugulao, on that bus company street. So yeah, so $50K for that. He took me to the bus stop. I waited for, I don't know, half an hour for the 109 to show up. I hurried up, rolled my suitcases up to the door, then ran and took a couple of steps back, got my carry-ons and got on. The guy on board, the guy who takes the tickets, loaded up the large suitcases, so that was actually a lot less painful than I thought it was going to be. So that part went pretty good. So I got all the luggage on the 109. Like I said, it was 20K. I knew that because it was the same bus I had taken to go to the Cambodian embassy before going to Cambodia, and ended up letting Giant Ibis handle the visa after all. So that was good anyway. So yeah, that was actually the painless part. But the hassle came with the trying to secure a ticket. So yeah. So I'm on the second level now, where the departures go. The bus takes you to the ground level. Then I loaded up one of these carts. There's all my stuff. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, lots of stuff. Loaded up this cart, got it on an elevator, came to the second level. So here I am, and here I've been running around trying to get my ticket. There's my laptop, still smoking from the activities of this afternoon. So, yeah. The reason I actually didn't think I'd be able to do this, but they do have places where you can plug in to recharge, so that's pretty good. Even though their Wi-Fi isn't worth much of anything, just a exercise in frustration. But they do have places to plug in, so I'll give them that. And this food court thing uses the same network no matter which restaurant you pick, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's it. There are no fancy decorations like in Thailand, where I took a few pictures. There are actually a few kind of mini exhibits in the airport. This is very utilitarian in its approach. Clean bathrooms, places to plug in your devices, a food court with Wi-Fi. Yeah, don't really try to get anything done with the airport Wi-Fi. You'll just drive yourself up the wall. Yeah. So actually getting here was the painless part. I thought that was going to be the biggest hassle. No. As usual, getting the ticket was the biggest hassle. So, all right. My sandwich is cold now. I'm making my berry nest tea drink, and I'll just muddle through the next few hours the way I usually have to do it when you're budget traveling and don't want to try to break your neck getting to the airport because you'll miss your flight. No refunds on these budgets. Oh, speaking of refunds, I did get a 2-day refund on the hostel since I left 2 days earlier. I wasn't expecting that. So that was actually a pleasant surprise. I'll give them a shout out. That hostel I stayed at was Ace Home. I kind of not exactly the friendliest staff, but very clean place. The kind of people you got a room with, well, that's in every dorm situation. That has nothing to do with the hostel. So a little shout out and acknowledgement to that hostel, Ace Home. Like I said, I wasn't expecting any kind of 2-day refund, but I got one, so that was pretty cool. All right, that's about it. And yep, signing off from the international airport here in Ho Chi Minh. And back to my sandwich. Talk to you later.